You know, I had one editor who, when I was at Gannett News Service, saw that I was not working up to my potential and what they had me doing, and he's the one who, you know, said, hey, why don't you go to the money section for a month? And I would have said no because I wasn't interested in being a business reporter, but that was where the opening was. And you know, as I always tell young people, it's not a straight line. It's a zigzag, and you never know, how you'll get to where you want to go. So, but if he hadn't said that, I would, wouldn't have had that opportunity. I've had other editors who taught me a lot, and some of them I might not have actually liked when I was working for them, but now 20, 30 years later, I find myself saying things to my reporters that they said to me because I learned from them, which is kind of, you have to get to a certain age before you realize that. And then others that, I thought were really good editors, and and then others that were really not good editors, and so you learn a lot from the bad ones too. I mean, I don't know if a proudest moment, but I mean I really have been privileged to be there, to meet amazing people, to have amazing experiences that, have adventures really is. And, but I wasn't an investigative reporter. I mean, I did do some stories that had some impact, but I was more, I don't know how I would say proudest moment. I mean, I was proud that I was able to do some of the things. And some of them were very difficult, like just physically or logistically, to figure it out. How do you do it? And I think like the disengagement from Gaza was, I actually was a bureau chief during that time and was in charge of 3 other reporters who were reporting from other parts of Israel, and 7 hours ahead of where my editors were, and having to make decisions on the ground and doing that. But also just covering 9/11 and the whole aftermath of that, which really has impacted my entire generation of reporters.